How to play one and done. First, split into two teams. Choose one person from either team to be the scorekeeper. Both teams choose a captain, and the scorekeeper writes their names on the scoreboard. Shuffle the setback cards and blank out cards and place them in separate piles with the logos facing up. Each team draws 5 setback cards from the pile. Setbacks are disadvantages you can give to the other team. We'll get to that later. For now, review your setbacks with your teammates and keep them hidden from the other team. To start the game, both teams pick their first clue giver. Both clue givers stand next to each other facing the entire group. The youngest clue giver goes first. That person grabs a stack of one and done cards from the draw side of the box. The other team's clue giver flips the 60-second timer as soon as they have the cards in hand. On your turn, show your team the fill-in-the-blank phrase on the front of the card. On the back of the card is an underlined secret word that completes the phrase to form a new compound word, expression, or proper noun. Say one word to help your team guess the secret word. In this example, the fill-in-the-blank phrase is say blank. The secret word is cheese. Your one-word clue could be cheddar or parmesan. When giving clues, clue givers cannot gesture, make sounds, say any part of the secret word, or use non-English language words. After the clue giver gives their one-word clue, teammates must whisper to each other to discuss possible answers before the captain states their team's one official guess. Their team captain is the only person on their team that can state the answer. If you're on a team of 2, then you'd only have one guesser, and that person can just say the answer. A correct guess earns your team 1 point. An incorrect guess earns 0 points. Get through as many cards as you can before the timer runs out. Notice the secret word can come at the beginning or end of the blank phrase. You may choose to skip a card if you can't think of a clue, but doing so gives 1 point to the other team. When time is up, keep the cards your team guessed correctly and write the points on the scoreboard. Cards that were incorrectly guessed go back in the box on the side marked discard. Skipped cards go to the other team and are added to their score. The second team's clue giver plays with the remaining cards from the stack the first team did not finish. If they don't have enough cards, they can draw more cards from the box before they start their turn. And now the other team's clue giver is in charge of the timer. After the round is complete, both teams select 2 new clue givers. When it's the captain's turn as clue giver, they will choose a different player to take on their duties. Each round, both teams can wreak havoc by playing one of 16 unique setbacks. Setbacks are disadvantages that affect how the other team can give clues, who can guess the answers, what happens to their points after the round, and other types of restrictions. Things like make your clue giver dance non-stop while giving clues, cancel points your team earned, or steal your team's best player for the rest of the game. To play a setback, captains announce the name of the setback before handing it to the other team's captain to read out loud. Each team can play 1 setback per round. After a setback is played, place it back in the box on the side marked discard. Most setbacks must be played before the other team's clue giver starts their turn, but there are a few that can be played after their turn is over, like Wipeout and Wildcard. There are also some setbacks that cannot be played if the other team has less than 3 players. Those exceptions will be noted on the setback card. Blank out is a special type of setback. Before they can start their turn, the other team's clue giver flips over the top card of the blank out pile and has 60 seconds to work with one teammate to list 10 different words that complete the blank phrase. They must list 10 complete words, not syllables or single letters, but proper nouns are okay. If unsuccessful, their turn is skipped. The first team to survive the setbacks and sabotage to score 21 points wins the game. And that's how you play one and done.